hello Galactic family. When we look at you, we see you as great and multidimensional beings. There's only a little bit of you in this body, but he thinks it's all. Some of you are beginning to sense that this is true. We observe you in all dimensions, in the grandeur that you are. In our view, for the simple reason that you are reading this book, you are the light workers and are here with a mission to fulfill. They are here to help in the transition from planet Earth to light. You've done it countless times and become experts at it. This book gives you a model that describes the process that is taking place on this planet. This work is not true, is not real, because when one is trying to describe a multidimensional and nonlinear model, it is impossible to use human language. But let's try to do this in the best possible way. If you sometimes feel a bit confused, hold fast, because the process itself is not absolutely linear. It resembles more to music. However, we can only present this model in a linear fashion. We tried to do this in a non-linear way and nobody understood anything. We hope you can see the changes you are going through. We know that if the mental body can say, that's part of the 8th level of the body of light, the hidden fears will be attenuated. This information is necessary because the level of fear is very high, especially the fear coming from the physical and mental bodies. If they know what is happening to you and find out that this is part of a coherent process, you will not think you are going crazy. Each time a planet advances toward the light, the process back home, in which you gradually release yourself from the experience of separation, is expressed in a unique way. The process is different, depending on the planet and the species that is ascending to the light. This model concerns the human species of planet Earth. There are 383 other planets advancing toward the light simultaneously, and most of you are incarnated in most of them. This planet is, however, special because it has passed through the maximum level of separation from the source and is now returning to it. And the return will be successful. There is absolutely no doubt as to the success of this planet's return to the source and that there will be no apocalypse in this parallel reality. There was a time when we were not so sure that this planet would be able to return to source, but today we celebrate the certainty of safe return. A species can, however, ascend or pass into the light without the planet ascending. This is not the first species on this planet to ascend, there were 4 other species before you. What makes this particular process so extraordinarily wonderful is the fact that the planet is also rising. He is a living and conscious being who has agreed to participate in this separation game under the condition of ascending when he is done. We would like to mention the excellence of this game as the planet returns to source. The beauty of the divine expression that we see on your face when you return is exhilarating to our eyes. Although you have moved away from the source so that for us it was only a brief time, reunification is one of the most extraordinary energies of the universe. We hope you can consciously feel it for yourself. As we exist simultaneously, we have already seen you through reunification and hope to share in the joy you feel in overcoming yourselves. I would also like to add that the measurements presented in our light body model resulted from the examination of the amount of adenosine triphosphate in the cells. We measure light body levels based on the mutation level of the physical body. The angelic outreach received several calls from people stating that they were on the 12th level of the body of light. We replied to them that, according to this model, this is not possible because if a person were on the 12th level of the body of Luz, she could not get the phone. She would be pure light and would not be in the dimension she is in. It can, however, have many levels of consciousness, and both your mind and your consciousness can go to many places. But what is ascending is her physical body, and that is why we measure it. We knew that if we formulated this model linearly, and in levels, many human egos would engage in I am more evolved than you or any other games. Please remember that each level is different and essential. None is better than the other. Remember also that until January 1995, no one on this planet, in this parallel reality, is on the 11th or 12th level of the body of light. Finally, we would like to thank you for being present on the planet at this time. You came here knowing you were going to fall asleep. They would have to deny all that they are, forget everything they know and become unrecognizable to themselves and others. We have the easier task to do. We will never turn away from the source or feel the separation from the spirit. Therefore, we have great respect for what you are doing and we are honored to work with you. Ariel